When Heidi Newfield and Bridgette Tatum get together, you know there will be a huge party. They've now taken that raw energy and musical passion and put it all together into the new She's Country tour. The title comes from a track Bridgette co-wrote for Jason Aldean, which he took all the way to the top of the charts. We caught up with them at a special tour preview to learn about the big show.
It is showtime, tour time. How are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling good about it. I'm excited about it. Hopefully we can make a little bit of history and everybody's going to show up.
Yeah, I mean, to play here in Nashville, too, for your very first launch party, I'm sure that's a little nerve-wracking.
It's always nerve-wracking. It doesn't matter where I'm playing. You know, Nashville is a home of country music, so hopefully we can make it proud and do what we're supposed to do as country girls on the stage tonight.
Well, I saw Soundcheck, and it was awesome. I know your title for the tour, She's Country. We all know that's the big hit that you wrote for Jason Aldean. Now, I have to ask, because you're going to play that with Heidi on stage tonight, right?
I think we might get into that at some point.
All right, all right. Now, on the demo, when Jason heard it, were you singing, or did your co-writer do that?
Co-writer, Danny Meyer, who also produced my album, he actually did the demo, and I got it at Christmas, and I got this email, and at the title it just said, "Sounds like cash." And I was so confused. I'm like, what does that mean?
Is that another song?
And then I thought it was. I thought it was. And so then I listened to it, and I'm like, oh, I got it now. But that song's panned out for me pretty good.
Yes, it has. And I saw you girls in there rehearsing it earlier. That is going to be so cool, because I think the chemistry with you and Heidi, you're tough girls, and you're definitely great country music artists. How do you feel with her on stage? Is this the first time that you've done something together?
This is the first time we have. We actually played a Keith Burns event together and kind of met in passing. But this will be the first time that we're on stage and really able to rip it up and make a lot of noise. But I feel like we have a lot in common. You know, she's a horse rider, and we're both country music singers, and I think country music needs a little kick from the girls. I think that'd be all right. Miranda's tearing it up pretty good, but there's room for more. So hopefully we can fill that gap.
Talk about your music, because you are just amazing, got a great album out.
Thank you very much. You know, for me, it is the music. It's about whatever the people respond to. I try to create music that's going to respond to people's emotions. That's what I was learned on, so to speak, in tent revivals that I started in, and I'm very excited to be able to share this, and hopefully the people are going to turn out and it doesn't disappoint them, and they get a rocking time, and we all go home happy.
Heidi Newfield right before the big show, kicking off this tour. What a great concept. What a great idea to put you and Bridgette together.
You know, it is. Actually, they came to me with this idea, and I'd heard of Bridgette and certainly was familiar with that husky voice, and you know, us girls with those whiskey-soaked voice, we have to stick together. But I'd heard I knew she had written She's Country, and they came to me with the idea, and I thought, what a cool idea, because it's November, December, the weather's getting cooler outside. People want to come out to the clubs, and we just want to pack them, and we want to show them that the chicks are out there not only writing hit songs, but we can rock. We're country. We're writing them. We're singing them, and we're musicians.
Oh, why do you have to be so? Now, we all have been eagerly awaiting new music, and I hear there is some awesome music in the can, so...
Yes, there is. We've been talking about this for so long, and those of us that work on Music Row or out here, live in Nashville all the time and are back and forth writing and so forth, you kind of know the inside scoop of what's going on. But a lot of the fans out there, you listeners out there and people watching, you know, you're like, where has she been? I haven't heard anything lately. And a lot of times that's not necessarily because things haven't been going on. It's music's been being written. I've been working like crazy to keep the ball rolling, and it just so happens that let's just say there's brand new air being breathed into my musical life, and so lots of excitement going on the streets in Nashville here, and we're just about to come out with some new music. And so I'm really excited about the big press release when we share what that single's going to be, and I think it's just a stone smash, and so we'll be doing that a lot live too.
We'll all be waiting to find out, and if you can, make sure you catch this tour, because it is going to be one great tour to see. She's Country, and this is Miss Heidi Newfield.
Bridgette Tatum, all Heidi, Newfield. This is the She's Country Tour, the Shakedown Band. God bless you for coming out tonight. I appreciate you.
Now it's time for our weekly songwriter tip, brought to you by Nashville Songwriters Association International. This week we sit down with Britton Baxter as he talks about keeping your songs moving.
A song is a story, whether it's a classic story song like The Gambler or whether it's more of a moment in time emotional thing. The important thing about a story is that it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So you want to keep your song moving forward and keep the listener on a journey. You should always leave the listener in a different spot than they were when the song started. So take a look at your own songs and make sure that it's taking the listener on a journey, because remember, if you're not moving them somewhere, they probably aren't being moved. So take a look at your own songs, and if they're not moving forward, take that second verse and that bridge in a different spot.
To learn more about NSAI, visit NashvilleSongwriters.com. That's about all the time we have for this week's show, but don't forget those special gift packs from Keith Anderson. To enter this week's drawing, you have to enter online at InsideMusicRow.com. While there, don't forget to check out our Facebook page too for all of the latest news and events going on around town. We're going to leave you this week with a classic from Keith Anderson, I Still Miss You. Until next time, I'm Bailey for Inside Music Row, and I'll see you again real soon.